Well, good morning. Saturday morning again at my house and cooking up breakfast. Good breakfast always starts out with ground sausage, in my opinion. Got a pound of it here. Today we're going to be making some tortilla omelets. It's a pretty simple recipe, and man, I tell you, these things they go together pretty fast, and you can make up a bunch of them and prep for the week coming for breakfast. So let's stick around and see what we can do today. And the Mandalorian says, this is the way. The sausage is done, and now we're ready to put this thing together. These are the wraps that I use. I like those a lot. They're more pliable in my opinion, bend easier. Mission makes a good product, but this is my favorite. Here's my little assembly station. I've got my omelet stuff ready to go. Got me some ham and my sausage I just cooked and some cheese. I've got some eggs over here. They come from the neighbors next door. They're hens. You'll see them make a cameo in my videos sometimes when I'm sitting in the back room. They'll walk by. So we're thankful for good neighbors and good eggs. So let's get this process started and see how it goes, because this is the way. Alright, we've got some butter in the pan. It's hot. We're ready to get this assembly line going, and this goes quick. So that's why I've got everything all laid out here. I'm going to try to make 2 of them, but first thing you do is pour in about 2 eggs. About 2 eggs. Just like that right there. That's a good guess. And then that'll start heating up. But here's the trick. Before it gets going too good, just plop one of these on top of it, just like that right there. And you can just wait a few minutes and let it do its thing. Now there's a couple tricks here that you can use to flip this thing over. You can use the spatula, of course, that's one way. But a way that I've discovered works pretty good is get you a good old, big old paper plate. And then just basically what you're going to do is flip it upside down in the plate and then put it back in the pan. So let's try that. And hopefully this will work out good. Alright, there it is, like that. And just stick it back in the pan. And that's one way. You might be a fancy egg flipper or something. You can do it the other way, but the way I like to do now is put some cheese down on the bottom, act like a little bit of glue, and then get you some meat. Oh yeah, like that right there. Just put it all over it. And then the star of the show, good old sausage. I love the sausage now, I tell you. I like Niece's, I like Jimmy Dean's, I like all of it. And then top it off with a little more cheese. That's good. And then just wait on it to start melting, and we'll roll it up. Takes a few minutes. All right, let's see how we've done. So there it is. We're gonna roll it up here in a second. We'll let it cool down for just a second because that sucker's hot. And we're gonna roll it up and cut it. Meanwhile, we're gonna start another batch here. All right, let me show you how I roll them up. It's just simple, just roll. Like I said, it is hot, so. And then I'll let it sit there upside down for just a few minutes while everything's melting together. And then we'll slice it in half so you can see what you have. All right, here we go with round 2. So each one of these is about 2 eggs. I found that's a good number. You can do more or less and make them thinner or whatever, but 2 seems to be the magic number for me. I forgot to mention, don't forget to salt and pepper your eggs. And I like using this product right here for salt. I think it's got a good flavor to it, but that's just my opinion. Give it a try, you might be surprised. All right, so number 2's coming off of here now. Like I said, you can do this over and over again while the pan's hot, and just keep the process going until you've meal prepped for a whole week. And then when you roll them up and cut them in half, you really have 2. You can have one for one day or one for another, or you can eat the whole thing, whatever you desire. But I'm gonna call it quits here because I'm hungry and have some breakfast. Samson, you ready to have a little bit of breakfast? Do you like sausage? Do you like sausage? Here you go, buddy. Tell everybody what you think about it. Alright, was it good? Was it good? Oh yeah. Samson approved. Alright, here we have the final product, and we'll try to get a look in here so you can see what that looks like. Like I said, you can have both of those, or you can put them in a Ziploc bag and take them to lunch, and they freeze well and they thaw well. So may the Lord bless you and enjoy these egg tortillas.